Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the NECC. I am your host, Jaron Bell, and of course, below me, the one and only. There's electricity in the air every time this guy touches a microphone, even in his everyday life. But Voltage Plays is in the building. What's up, my guy?
What's happening, Jaron? It feels like a lifetime since we last spoke, man.
Man, it's been way too long. I woke up today and I had a bad day yesterday, and I woke up this morning and I thought to myself, man, at least I get to talk to that handsome devil. Voltage Plays himself, the Rocket League king. But tonight we shift focus and we look at Valorant here at the NECC. And I tell you what, we have a fantastic matchup for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Becker College comes into tonight at 3-2 to face off against the University of Rio Grande, who is on a bit of a downslope right now at 1-4. But right now, Volt, still options as the playoffs are just around the corner.
Yeah, this is week 6, and so they got to. If they win 3 in a row, they still have a chance here. So it's not over quite yet.
Absolutely. And again, like he said, 3 wins needed. So this is a must-win game for this Rio Grande team. And I tell you what, for those of you at home that maybe you are brand new to esports and maybe you're brand new to Valorant, Voltage, explain what they're going to see with this gameplay tonight.
You're going to see 5-on-5. It's a 5-on-5 first-person shooter where you have 1 life per round. First to 13 rounds wins. After 12 rounds, we'll switch halves. That's like the basic overhaul of like how it's going to be structured. Each round, you're going to be able to purchase weapons and utility. Utility is based off of the agents that they pick, which we'll be able to see here shortly. And then on the weapon side of things, it's going to be important to have the money to buy the guns that you are capable of killing with and are able to do it quickly. So that's something that we're looking for here, is how their credit situation stacks up, and that's going to lean a little bit to one side on who has the favor per round. And also it's a lot like Overwatch and CS:GO is what I keep saying.
Absolutely. I love when you always say it looks like CSGO and Overwatch had a baby, because that literally does make the most sense. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into it, we want to say thank you to our partners. Of course, thank you to our friends at Helix Esports for all they do for us behind the scenes to make esports here possible. And of course, we have a big announcement coming with them very soon. You're going to want to stay tuned for that. And of course, HyperX. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got mine on. I know we're going to get Volt's his very soon. And ladies and gentlemen, HyperX, some of the best gear in gaming now comes to the NECC. And of course, you might be watching live. If you're not watching us live on Twitch right now, you might be watching us on ESTV. That's right, our linear TV partner, ESTV, which is now available on Samsung TV Plus, the Roku channel, Vizio, plenty of options for you to be able to download ESTV and check out esports action from around the globe 24/7 on their platform. I tell you what, it is an exciting time with everything going on to be in the NECC. And Volt, it's a good time to be in collegiate esports.
Oh, absolutely. And it's a good time to be playing Valorant right now. We just had an agent drop. Unfortunately, they froze any progression that you have on her. So shortly they'll get that figured out. But Sky is going to be in the game soon. And I'm wondering if she's going to come into play next week.
Well, and that's one of the things that I think we should talk about. How about the state of where Valorant is? You already touched on Sky, that new character coming, but there's also a couple changes coming, and I'm excited to see, especially if you watch the Sky trailer. Some of those abilities are intense, and it's going to change Valorant action overnight when Sky drops.
Oh, it's the new, in my opinion, it's going to be the new Sage. Sage players are generally very offensive. So they're going to be able to heal themselves. They're supposed to be a sentinel, a defensive character, but generally you are seeing the better players play Sage when Sage was more viable than she is now. And I think that's what's going to switch over with Sky. They're going to be able to heal their teammates. And I don't know if they're able to heal themselves. So that may not translate as much as I'm thinking it might, but it could, because in the trailer,
Sure.
they weren't healing themselves, but that could change. It's just a trailer. You also have the wolves, and I don't remember the names off the top of my head, that will go and find the closest enemy and blind them or stun them. And then you have I forget the bird's name, the bird had a name, but you can control the Phoenix bird and go flash. Maybe not control, but you can flash them out right when you want to. You have control of when that flash goes off. So it's going to be very interesting on how people use her.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, we have let the teams know that we are ready. The casters are ready. You guys at home watching are ready. We are about to get into some Valorant action right here. It is going to be exciting. But also, while the match is going on, do me a favor. Make sure you pick up that cell phone and you add us on social media at NECC Games. Again, that's NECC Games. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram for live updates, match scores, and of course some giveaways that we have coming very soon. But other than that, you can just see what we have going on here at the NECC. As we get started and we're getting ready to go into this first map, it looks like we are going to bind, if I'm not correct. Is that correct? Okay, so break down the map that we're going to and tell people what they can expect.
Right. So on split, it's very much split as we're about to load into the game here. You've got the middle, the A, the B. It's a classic 3-lane breakdown. So that means if you look at the mini map here, you're really going to want to control this mid area because that's going to control the rotations. Say your team is attacking like Becker's is now, and you've got 2 players holding B and the other 3, or sorry, mid, and the other 3 attack and eliminate the players on B. So then you're controlling the rotate. If you're at mid, you're seeing everybody except who's going the longest way around. So those 3 players can look in 2 directions and the 2 mid players can cover that entrance. And it's really a way to shut down rotations and give your team more time. As the game starts up here, I'm on with Caboose and mid, but we're going to switch over to Forbidden Sun and the rest of the Becker team as they move up from mid up into B heaven. They move quickly here. There's 1 player up top. Lookalike takes out Skyline here. Turret in the corner setup. They know that 1 more is here based off of that ping from the camera. It's going to be a 2v5 situation. Both Dr. Storm and Caboose are up in heaven looking to take away some of the economy. Dr. Storm lasts alive, and there's a flawless round for Becker College.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we jumped into the game right there. We want to remind you that Becker College will be that red side and University of Rio Grande will be in the blue for this match. And fast start right there for Becker College.
Oh, yeah, quick start. They got onto the site decisively. They didn't make too much noise in mid to give away their positioning and their intentions. But once they were done walking up, they got on the site quickly and made decisive moves to eliminate all the players there. The 3 players that were watching mid and B, and then clean up the last 2 who rotated in. Becker College waiting for the Sova recon dart to go away. Plot A waiting on A. The only one defending A right now by himself as Becker College is moving onto site slowly. You can see they're walking. They're not giving any information away here, but a rotate is coming in from Rio Grande. Dr. Storm's in heaven, gets flashed and gets taken out quickly. It's followed by Note picking up Plotty and Lookalike picking up a second one. So 2v3. Once again, same thing. We've got Rev Bowler last alive. I was trying to switch over to Caboose, who was trying to take the site. Unable to do so. Sir Phil Main taking him out. And it's just up to Revs coming from CT side. And I wonder if that's going to catch a couple people off guard, because you expect them to rotate from mid, but no longer are they going to be surprised by this move, as you can almost see all players from Becker's change their perspective and move over to see what Revs is doing over in CT side on the A site. And he decides to save.
That was a replay back. Sorry about that. There was a replay back from our producer. Okay. But absolutely, I mean, that was a fast win. And let's talk about right now, because Becker with so much momentum right now. But one of the things I do want to talk about, we had some questions last week. Explain to people a little bit about that drop when the spike gets planted. What is explain to them kind of the mission of this round.
Right, so when the spike gets planted, your attacking side almost becomes defensive side. They're on a site, spike goes down, and they have to protect that spike until the timer gets low enough where they're confident nobody's going to be able to defuse it, and they're going to they're going to want to just kind of guard it, and that defending side becomes attacking. They're going to want to get onto site to be able to defuse the spike. That spike is the CS:GO bomb. That's why it's compared to CS:GO. The one lives, and that there's the spike. We can see them set up outside of A, but to continue on that, right now, attacking side, they're trying to get onto site. Defensive side, they're trying to stop them. That spike is what is important. If there's anybody alive on either team, or on both teams, I should say, then that spike is what's going to decide a winner or a loser. If the attackers don't plan it, they will lose the round. If they do plan it and it goes off, the attacking side will win the round. Luca Light has made his way all the way up into heaven. We've got two players on site, and it's once again a 5v2.
And just all the momentum swinging Becker's way. And those early picks, Volt, have been so crucial as for Rio Grande. They're not able to get nothing as another one goes down, as we have a 5v1 again.
Yeah, once again, another 5v1. No kills so far on the side of Rio Grande University, and that's going to be another round. 3 rounds in a row where nobody's been able to pick up a kill.
And just that, oof, I mean, what right now, if you are that Becker College team, what are you doing to try to pivot and maybe try something different?
So the Rio Grande team, what they need to do is almost stack a site. And I said, you know, mid is important, but at that point, have 3 players one side, 2 players the other, and really just try to bank on it, because you can see both Plate and Caboose sitting up in heaven, and Dr. Storm's there to support them. Like all players watching mid right now. So Derek and, sorry, I'm still trying to get used to the name. Derek and Nope are going to be able to take site in a 1v2 situation. So it's almost unfair.
One enemy remaining.
Luckily, Plate moves around and is able to rotate. And that's going to be a 2v1. Nope last alive, and this is the first chance that Rio Grande has had to secure a round win. Nope backs off. He does have Spike in hand. He did buy the Spectre, I believe, second round, and has carried it throughout. He possibly bought it third, but he's been able to carry it since nobody's died. So he's almost behind on what weapons he has, but he did pick up a Vandal there and continues to rotate. He has plenty of time here. 45 seconds. That's so much time. That's half the round gone. You've got plenty of time left. He's rotating, and then we can see Derek trying to peek that mid angle here, but he decides, you know what? No, I'm going to rotate. I'm going to get onto site, and I'm going to try to defend before he gets there instead of having to retake, because retaking is a lot harder. Oh, Nope almost gave it away, and he did. The steps gave it away as Dr. Storm's able to peek out, pick him out quickly, and eliminate the last player from Becker. Take the first round win for Rio Grande.
Well, and you have to give it to Nope right there, because he was down in a 2v1 situation, able to get that pick, and you thought that he might have a chance. But when Becker College was, in that mid up there, he just didn't see it, walked across the center, gave his location away, and an unfortunate turn of events. But for Becker College, they are on the board, so let's see if they can keep this going.
Absolutely. Luca Light looking to flash mid already, as 4 players from Rio Grande are there to shut it down. Let's see, peeks with the concussion. He knows somebody's behind the box. Plotty peeks out through the smokes and decides to go to heaven on the B side. I can see Derek rotating through garage here. Luca Light playing with the flashes perfectly. Not a chance for Reb's bowler there, as he's just peeking perfectly behind those flashes, and it's almost impossible to play against that unless you're aware of where he's coming from and can get positioning behind something until that flash pops.
And how about Luca? I mean, how about Luca Light right there using his blinding ability both times? I mean, it was absolutely a fantastic play and a flawless win. As Rio Grande, just when you think that they might be swinging the other way, here they are with another win, 4-1.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, Luca Light currently 11-1-1. Peeking mid one more time, and that seems to be the consistent play that they're doing. Flashes in to the link from mid to heaven. Follows his team in, decides not to flash. I'm going to stay on him for a minute since he is so hot right now. Flashes and his team follows up perfectly. There was somebody waiting. Somebody else. Forbidden Sun picking up Plade there. Luca Light drops down to ropes onto the B site. Looking towards that CT side.
Killed my bot.
Nobody's there watching Garage currently. 2 players are in heaven. And Derek's trying to push onto site from CT.
Spike planted.
Able to, sorry,
One
Dr.
enemy
Storm, not
remaining.
Derek. Dr. Storm picking up Nope and Forbidden Sun, and it's just
enemy
left
remaining.
up to Luca Light, the player who is so far leading the lobby at 12-1. Trying to play Dr. Storm. Dr. Storm's about to pick to his right side. Flicks on over there and controls the spray to pick up his 13th kill of the game in the 5th round for Becker College.
Wow, and what a play again. We've talked about Luca Light. We thought in the game before that how he had a flawless game, using those abilities, using those stuns on cue almost as we're talking about it, and a massive 2v1 clutch right now, leading everybody on this leaderboard.
Oh, this is a nice
All right, I want to jump on with somebody from Rio Grande and see how they're holding these sites. And right now, I see Dr. Storm and Plade holding the A site where they're going to attack. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on with Dr. Storm, who's staying back. Plade's right there with him. And he's just staying back. There's not too much going on here. He is the kill leader currently, 3 and 5. Plade right next to him with 3 and 6. Holding the ramp. Can hear the footsteps outside of ramp. Tries to peek it. Oh, and just doesn't get the crosshair over to the right far enough. Caboose is blinded in heaven. Decides to drop back to rope. Skyline and Rev moving through the CT side. Able to pick up Luca Light. And that's a big kill right there. That is the kill leader down. Rev's bowler picking up a second one on Surfill main. It's a 2v2, make that a 3v2, make it was a 3v3, make that a 3v2. Caboose and Skyline, last ones alive. Caboose using his teleport ability, the C button for Omen, and decides to back off. They are deciding to save these weapons because they are in a certain situation where if they die, they're going to be able to buy not a whole lot, but if they're able to stay alive, they can pick up their armor, their utility, and possibly a weapon for a teammate there. So it's a smart decision. It was unlikely they were going to win, but Caboose picks up Nope as he tried to rotate out.
Well, and again, touch on the fact that he was able, even though they lost that round, some big moves were made. You touched on it, and like our producer said, being able to pick up that op really does help this team going into this next round.
Right, so Plade has op in hand, and I believe he's going to be up in that B heaven. No, he's going to be peeking mid, and I wonder what he's going to do with that, because he's most likely going to be smoked out. I'm currently on with him personally, just for the beginning of this, to see how he uses this gift from Becker College to his advantage. He gets stunned and concussed, and then smoked off, and decides to back up. He lets his teammates know they're in heaven. There's going to be information here. Luca Light using an ultimate to get into heaven with a flash follow behind. Tripwire picks him up. Nobody's there. Nobody gets hit by that at all. Luca Light and the rest of Becker College onto the site here. Using Flashpoint well. Sorry, that would be Aftershock well in the corner there. Derek throwing nades into the smoke. It's going to be 5v5 with Spike down, and that's it's not super rare, but it's pretty rare to see. I don't see it in my normal games over in Bronze 2, way down below all these players, but it's fun to watch. Nope, moving through a smoke. Very brave here for him. Surfill main staying outside. He doesn't need to. Never mind. Surfill main picks up 2. Becker College with the 7th round in a, sorry, not in a row, in the game. And I mean, we talk about Luca Light, but honestly, this whole team is playing well together.
Absolutely. And again, so let's focus our attention on the menu screen and let's break down the credits here. As are you seeing? I'm seeing a bit of an advantage right here, more than a bit of an advantage. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at Forbidden Sun. He's at 7,000. So regardless if you win or if they win and he stays alive or not, he's most likely going to be the one buying for somebody who dies next round. You're also looking at over there with in the teens, I want to say, you know, the 1,600, the 1,800, 1,900. You're looking at if they don't win this round and stay alive, they're having to save or an eco buy, which it's really just it's a buy that's going to possibly get you by. It's going to give you a better shot than just having pistols and just almost wasting time. Forbidden Sun picking up a big kill on Dr. Storm. Luca Light and Revs trade. Derek is there, goes down first. Skyline takes out Luca Light, and it's a 3v3 situation with the spike going down.
My eyes are
Caboose trying to shoot through that panel in middle. And I'm looking at it. Skyline and Caboose against Surfield Main and Nope.
One enemy remaining.
Caboose
One enemy remaining.
goes and picks up Nope, who just picked up Skyline. And it's a 1v1. Caboose has 41 HP and is on spike, trying to be able to tap that spike, tell the enemy team, oh no, I'm defenseless, and then try to get off it and shoot before they peek. And that's not how it went right there. Surfield Main called the bluff, and he said, you know what, this guy's sticking it right here, and I'm gonna slowly push it. I'm not gonna show my hand, but I'm going to call the bluff and make sure that bomb doesn't get defused.
Well, and I think that's a tough decision to make, right? If you're Caboose, you know that you had an advantage, and now you have to either defuse. I mean, you have to defuse. That's why we're going to win that round. So, I mean, that's a very tough situation to be in, and Becker College able to capitalize.
Yeah, so I'm looking at Becker College right now. We got a Bulldog, a Spectre, an Ares, and two Phantoms. Thank you. And then not everybody has full armor. While on the other side, we've got two Phantoms, two Vandals, and an Op. Everybody full armor, and they should be able to buy next round. Nope is the only one that may not be able to buy next round. They've just got such a heavy advantage here as Becker just decides, you know, we're gonna push in mid, and we're all gonna go through ropes. This cramped little area, and I think two of them are stuck on the ropes. There we go. This cramped little area. Yeah, Rio Grande all moving to B. And Derek doing what Derek does best, bringing everybody away from the A site, away from mid, deciding, you know what, I'm going to go over and protect B with my team. And
Spike planted.
Nobody's there to defend it. It's a 4v5. Yes, they're down a man, but right now they just get to hold angles. And hopefully in their mind, Rio Grande just walks into the line of fire, and that they do. Forbidden Sun and Luca Light both picking up a kill, and it's now an advantage on Becker College. Back the other way.
And what a play there. Again, the decoy, almost like a decoy. That's what it looked like. Volt able to pull him away to be able to plan on A.
Yeah, right now I'm looking at Dr. Storm. He's in a 1v2 situation. Luca Light and Nope up in heaven. It's a very tricky situation, but he was the only one who rotated all the way around from the attacking side, and nobody was looking that way for a good little bit there.
And again, so for those that don't happen, that was a massive play there. You can tell that it was massive because our producer in the background got extremely jacked up by that play. So explain to people what that play was right there and how that worked out.
So, what I call it is it's basically Derek was the lurk. He was the one that was like, okay, you guys slow play A. I'm going to go make a lot of noise at B, make them think we are going B. They've used all this utility on B. There's no way they're not going B. Derek goes down, Derek picks up a kill on Skylight. Plate goes down, Plate picks up Derek. I can't talk today, apparently. And so what he did was he made them think that the play was going to be on B for sure, no matter what. And then the play ends up playing at A. It was just, it's a beautiful, beautiful fake out.
And it had to be something they practiced.
Yeah, it could have been something they practiced, but it's also just a great strategic play that, you know, whoever's the end game leader here, they're calling out. Luca Light has one of the smoke. Oh, and just misses it. Here's one walking through. Decides to ping for his team. Slowly peeking. Bomb going down. Nope. Luca Light and Surfield Main are going up against Plade, Revs Bowler on the Rio Grande side of things, and it's all up to Revs, who gets taken out and cleaned up by Luca Light there in a 1-10 scenario.
Not the way you want to go when you're just trying to climb a rope to get in the game and you get shot in the back of the head. That's all I'm going to say about that. That is not the way you want that to end.
No, a lot of these rounds are not the way that you want them to end. I mean, big props to Rio Grande for getting the 1v1s, these 1v2s, but they're just not able to clean it up. And outside of Luca Light, the kills are still fairly even. Yes, Becker has an advantage in almost every matchup that I'm looking at, but they're not far behind. Luca Light is the one who's standing out to me right now, as he does use his fault line to concuss mid. Knows an op is... Sorry, his player is opping. Knows one is up in top of mid. Decides to flash to Heaven. Sorry, be Heaven. Let's get on to what we're talking about. Rev picking up 2 and Surfield Main and Luca Light. Plade picking up Nope. Nope goes down to the hands of Rev's Bowler. Caboose. Last one alive is going to be Derek, the lurker of the team a couple rounds ago, the one who pulled everybody away. They know where he is and he knows where they are. It's just who peaks first and who has a more consistent aim. Nade coming out from Dr. Storm, and Plade almost looking like he's gonna go check another angle, but decides to support his teammate Dr. Storm in Heaven. Nade thrown. Oh, and uses his concussed or his satchels to try to get a kill. Derek sitting in the corner did not look all the way there, and that's the second round for URG.
Wow, and you know, one of the things I'd like to look at the leaderboard for just a second, because as of right now, the issue to me seems, I mean, look at this. You have no one from that Rio Grande team over double digits in kills right now. Somebody needs to get some picks going, wouldn't you say?
Yes and no. It's just as important to not die as it is to get picks. You know, I don't want to see them rushing out there unnecessarily. I want them to slowly take corners when the enemy doesn't know that they're there. But at the same time, when the enemy knows they're there, I want them pushing together. I want them to be able to trade kills. So yes, it's important to get kills, but it's also not, it's almost more important to not die stupidly. And I'm not saying they've done it. I haven't seen it yet, but it's, they've got a lot of deaths right now.
No, that's beautiful insight. Beautiful insight. Let's get into this game.
4 of them from Rio Grande moving together onto the A site. Revs picking up Nope, telling Becker team that, hey, they're over at A. Let's rotate and see what we can do. Spike is down. Flash comes out from Luca Light, picking up Dr. Storm. Luca Light picking up a second one of Revs Bowler. Derek killing Skyline here, and it's a 2v1. Derek looking for Caboose, picks it up, and it's all up to Plade, who's behind with the classic. Not going to be able to pick it up. Surfield Main taking that final kill in this 2-11 game so far. It's honestly, we played 13 rounds and they're only 2 rounds away from winning. There's a lot of improvement that Rio Grande is going to take away from this. They are the less experienced team right now, but they're the ones that are gaining so much from this.
And absolutely, absolutely. One of the things that I think is so crucial, like you just said, is being able to learn from those losses. Whether you're coaching a team, being captain of a team, you can't get tilted. You have to be able to stay in this game, learn mistakes that you're making when you're playing a team that even on paper might be better than you, but you've been able to win a couple rounds. Need to keep trying that momentum as they go forward.
Right, I hope they're going to take a look at this and say, okay, this is what we did right, this is what we did wrong. Luca Light picking up 2, Skyline of Plade coming back with 2 of their own. Plade knowing one is in the CT side, I call it CT side, defending side of B. Plade seeing one up in Heaven, deciding to back up. Derek is the one that drops down and hears that, and he sees him there. Call-outs are made, and it's up to it's up to Caboose and Skyline. Caboose in the corner goes down. Nope, picks up Skyline, and that's going to be 12-2. Next round for Becker College wins them this first map.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for a best of 3 series, and right now this is going to be match point. But
Match point.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about what we can do differently after this round. But for right now, for Rio Grande, they need to try something different.
Right, and right now at this point in the game, you're most likely not coming back. I hope the in-game leader is saying, "Hey guys, you remember that thing that we said wouldn't work in practice? Let's do it now. Let's see how it goes." You know, like I want that kind of communication going on. I don't want them giving up, but I want them trying new things.
Revealing area.
As they are looking to go A, all 5 of them together moving up, and it's going to be Nope. And Derek holding the angle. Nope, the first one to strike. Almost picks up a second one, and it's going to be 3v3 as kills are traded on A. Flash comes in, and Forbidden Sun perfectly behind that. Oh, and what a shot from Forbidden Sun. That first one was a nasty flick. Luca Light up in heaven with Forbidden Sun. Surfield Main goes down at the hands of Skyline. It's going to be a 2v2 situation. Skyline and Claude versus Luca Light and Forbidden Sun. Holding this angle, and what a move to get out of there. But Forbidden Sun playing so well together with Luca Light there. There was nowhere to go. Claude trying to stop the bomb from being defused, runs out while Flash and Forbidden Sun picks up the third, but almost all 3 of those were assisted. Definitely 2 of those were assisted by Luca Light.
Well, and again, there is no question about it, as Becker College will win this first game of this best of 3 series, and there's no question that Luca Light is by far right now showing everyone that he could be one of the best players in this league right now.
Right. I'm looking at the after game report right here, and the overall almost double everybody else is going to be the 24-6-6. Luca Light followed, like I said, almost double or Luca Light is almost double above Forbidden Sun, who followed, and then it goes down from there and it trickles down. Caboose and Dr. Storm, 5 kills for Dr. Storm, 4 kills for Caboose. They're the ones that showed a lot of promise, but it didn't connect in the end. Everybody else is above 100. So right now, I really want to see a lot more involvement from them. They are the ones that I'm looking at to if they step up their involvement and are able to produce numbers, I think the team is going to follow up with that and really back them up almost. Like, see them pick it up, they're going to pick it up.
Absolutely. And as we move to the second map, what are some of the things that maybe I mean, obviously, look, one of the most brilliant commentates that you've had is the fact that it's almost as important to stay alive, to not die. I love that comment. And with that being said, what can this Rio Grande team do in this next match? Do you have any ideas of maybe something that they should try differently that you see that maybe could give them a little more success going into this next game?
I'm really looking to see. I don't want to see a star player. I want them to be playing together, and I wish there was 15 kills across the board or whatever it comes out to be, where everybody's supporting each other, assisting each other, and just working well as a unit. And that's what you need in these team games. You could be the greatest aimer in the world, but if you don't have a team to back you up, you're barely going to beat anybody. So right now I want them to focus on working together. It's not an individual game. It is a team game here.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, I do want to take just a second and give a big shout out to everyone in the Twitch chat right now. You guys are absolutely insane. It is great to have you here. And I do want to let you know, please follow us on social media at NECC Games. Again, that's NECC Games. And one other quick note, I have a look, It's huge. I have a huge announcement at the end of this match. So at the end, stay tuned, because at the end of this match, we determine the winner. I have a massive announcement, breaking news that has come across my desk that we are going to let you guys know on some info. It is exciting times to be here at the NECC, but let's focus on, again, stay tuned at the end of this match for that information and that breaking news. But as of right now, we're going to switch. We have a new map headed our way. What are we looking for as we transition to this next period?
Right now, the map is going to be Bind, and that was a pick from Rio Grande. This map is almost like a defender's paradise. There's no mid, so you are holding your site. You're not worrying about people coming from the side. You've got A and B, both with 2 main entrances. Of course, they could come from A around back to B, but you're looking at the beginning of the round to just hold those 2 main entrances. Generally going to be a 3-2 split, 3 on A, 2 on B generally. But if, say, Killjoy is able to hold down a site by yourself and they keep pushing A site, then it may switch up. But you do have 2 teleporters going from A site to B outside of hookah, and then from B garden all the way over to outside of bathrooms on the on the attacking side of things. So Becker is going to stay attacking side for first half on Bind. So what I'm looking for is for Becker, you're going to get onto sites decisively with 4 or 5 players left alive. Y'all are going to spread out, watch your angles, and you're going to have this first half wrapped up, by my opinion. To counter that, I want University of Rio Grande, to really just be, you've got 2 entrances to watch. I want you to be using your utility to hold it down. I want you to be really not peeking too aggressively. You're on defending side. You got to remember that. I see so many people just sit there, and on defending side, you have a Raze who throws her bomb bot out to, be outside of hookah in that mid area, I guess. And then no, it doesn't see anybody. So they peek aggressively. They peek wide. They're right in the middle of everything. And you see 3 guns trained at them. So I want them to stay back and decisive rotate. So far, we haven't seen much of a fake come out from Becker unless there was 1 or 2 players alive. Every other time it's been, they get on the site, they stay on the site. So I want them to quickly rotate and make sure they know that they're defending.
Absolutely, absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, Twitch chat, you got to calm down. You're going to have to wait and see at the end of the video, at the end of the stream. We got something coming, and you guys are going to be so excited, and we are so excited for what's coming. But I mean, as of right now, you know what? One of the things, again, I have been open and upfront with Twitch chat, with ESTV, and everyone that Valorant is not a game that I've spent a lot of time on. So I lean on you for a lot of information. But one of the things I have seen that I know in these early rounds, we call them the pistol rounds, these early rounds seem to be so crucial to be able to put momentum your way. I mean, touch just a little bit on how important these early rounds are, as we have 20 seconds before this first round gets started.
Right, depending on what you purchase. Like right now, Becker's kind of going all out on this pistol round. 600 to the whole team's bank account, and it's not shared, but 600 total. While the other team, the University of Rio Grande, we've got 2,000. So there's a big difference on how much money they saved in this. But at the same time, in pistol round, you're gonna gain a lot more money early on than your team, because winning is a lot more important than the other team. Winning is a lot more important as we see them push that A site. Once you get that win, you get the extra credits for winning. You have people alive at the end of it who don't have to, if they need another ghost, buy another ghost, and that it goes for other rounds as well. You've got that control to set the pace and the tone of the rest of this half.
Absolutely. Let's see here. Drone is taken out. It looks like the spike is going to be planted right now on A.
All right, it's going to be a 5-on-5 after plant. Never mind, spike does not go down. Nope, he's still planting. His body is trying to peek up. Supported by Philmain right there. Skyline picking up Luca Light. That is huge. 3v2. And we're looking at Rio Grande to hold it down. We've only got 2 players right now. Sir Philmain goes down. That makes that a 3-on-2 body peek out. Nope. picks up Plotty, then goes down. It was a 1v2, and that was a great after plant scenario. They were all there quickly. I really like to see what Rio Grande did there. It was just a matter of just peeking a little too wide on the side of Plotty, and then just having a lot to handle at the end there.
Absolutely, and what a play that it was. And again, just like that, I mean, what are you seeing in the first round? Are you seeing the changes that you thought you might?
The rotations came in a lot quicker. It didn't take them 3 rounds to get a kill, so that's impressive. But a full save versus full Spectre. Sorry, not a full save. Revs does have half shield, and they could have bought utility. But right now, from what I can see, classics and 1 half shield, and then all 5 Spectres full shields. Luca Light slowly moving up. Doesn't see anybody on A, and it's confusing because we have 3 players moving from B hookah all the way through B link to A link and come through attacking side and take them by surprise. But it wasn't that surprising as Phil Main and Nope pick up a kill each. Luca Light says, I want some. And it's going to be all up to Revs Bowler moving over to the bathroom side. Spike is down in a 1v4 situation. 4 Spectres going up against 1 classic. Crazier things have happened in this game. Let's see what he's going to do as he slowly peeks. Peeks a little quick, but he doesn't have a whole lot of time. So, yeah, Derek picks him up as he's trying to clear his angles.
And again, that's just a tough situation to be in. But you have to think that they decided with the communication, we're all going to go this way. We're all going to rotate in and just try to push heavy. But it doesn't go their way because you would think that they wouldn't be ready for it. But Becker College just hunkered down and got those picks and, put a flick on a pick and turned it into a good time. Man, that was impressive.
Yes, sir. So what they were thinking.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh. You liked it. You liked it. Don't laugh. You liked it a little bit.
Sure. What they were thinking is let's take them off guard. We're not going to buy. We're not going to waste money on this round, but we're going to see what economy we can take away from them. And it was a very interesting strat. So 1 Vandal comes out from Becker. Everybody else still has their Spectres. Luca Light using that Spectre to the fullest of its ability as he is helping take the B site quickly. Cypher goes down. That would be Revs Bowler goes down at the hands of Luca Light. He is the 1 Spectre in the game that's doing everything right now. Currently 6-1, really once again standing out amongst the crowd there, and it's a 2v5. And Caboose able to pick up a kill there on Derek. Flash comes in from Luca Light. Plade goes down. Caboose picking up a second one, and Luca Light picking up the ace.
And what a play. Again, we talked about it in the first game. Luca Light wasting no time being the star that he is, and right now Becker College up 3-0 in the red.
Yeah, currently up 3-0. There's not much they can do right now. Very odd buys coming out from Rio Grande. And with those odd buys, they're using money on things that I would assume that they don't usually use. And they might be amazing with it. This is the first time that I've seen Rio Grande in a game personally. So it's just something interesting to me, the unusual weaponry that they have picked these past 2 rounds.
Absolutely.
Luca Light and Becker College are moving on to the A site right now. Trying to clear angles. I believe 1 was revealed up in heaven. That would be Plade, and an ultimate comes out from Luca Light, who's decisively moving into the lamps area. Doesn't see anybody right now. Doesn't know Caboose is on the other side, who just picked up a kill on Derek. Oh, and that was such a close aftershock there. Spike goes down. That would be Nope, the Spike planter. Circle main Spike and Luca Light against a lonesome Skyline. Oh, just left out in the open with no cover to hide behind. Forbidden Sun punishes the mistake there.
And I can tell you what, right now, looking at this, you can see why this Becker team is 3-2 and all over the opportunity for a playoff spot here.
Yeah, they're really capitalizing on the mistakes that they see, and they're creating opportunities when there aren't mistakes made. And it's impressive. It's very impressive to see.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into it one more time, remember that you can follow us on social media for highlight videos, updates, giveaways at NECC Games. Again, that's NECC Games as the stun comes out from Luca Light.
Luca Light with a flash shortly after the break point. He's aiming it up. He's getting ready for his team to flash. Nobody there to get flashed, but he's using his second one of the round. He's only got 3. He's got one more, and it's going to be a 4v3 situation. Make that a 3v3 as he picks up one. Luca Light leaning up the other team, and it's a 1v3. Revs once again slow to rotate. Last one there in a tricky situation, and I wonder if he peeked with his team, if they would be able to get, you know, a few more kills, a couple trades, and make it a little easier on themselves.
100%. I tell you what, pure domination by Becker right now. I mean, there's not much I could say. Well, I mean, you're covering most of it, but for me, it's just impressive to see the way that they have come out and played in this game with pure domination.
Yeah, I mean, we at this point, it's really difficult to, you know, talk about what they could have done differently, because right now they're not doing it differently, and it's hard. I don't want to hark on the mistakes, but at the same time, I don't want to. It's difficult to talk about different things when the same things are being done. A good ultimate coming in from Nope, picks up Caboose after Caboose took out Luca Light. Plotty picking up Nope. Those are 2 big kills. Forbidden Sun is the second place kill leader, but that was the first and third in kills this game. Knows at least one's in bathroom. Picked up Forbidden Sun. That's the second time that I've started with fire for some reason. Knows that a raise is over there, so they're going to let them know, and it's going to be a 3v2 as a rotate comes out, and that's going to be Surfil Main waiting for the rotate. And Revs Bowler is just going to walk into this. Able to get the headshot, and it's all up to Derek.
I know exactly
where
you are.
No, sorry. I'm confused on who's who. The rotate comes out, and that's going to be Skyline and Dr. Storm over on the B site. But the spike is being planted on the A site. They're going to have to rotate and retake here. And Derek's going to have a perfect angle to peek and see both of them, and picks up both of them.
Oh, what a play. Oh, my goodness. For layman's terms like myself, explain what just happened, because that was impressive.
That was a huge old fake rotate right there. They really played it, and I fell right into the hand myself, and I can see everybody. They said, you know what, hey guys, I know you guys stopped us on A. We're going to go B. We'll meet you there. We'll get there first. And then Rio Grande picks up that bait, runs over there to try to meet them, and they're not there. Becker College has turned back around and said, you know what, thanks for leaving A. We'll take it from here. Y'all hang out over there. Thank you very much.
Wow.
And it looks like it's going to be a B take here. Go ahead, Jaron. Sorry about that.
No, I was just piggybacking off of you again. We've talked about it a million times. Communication, being able to make that play is so massive.
Oh, yeah. Nope and Luca Light, the ones who have been communicating so far this game. They've been playing very well together. Omen pops right in front of him and decides to take him out of his ultimate right there. But he does get information that they are outside of hookah here. Skyline and Plate looking near the halls. Plate's looking like he's trying to stop a rotate that's not coming. Luca Light and Nope still in the hookah area. Haven't decided to push too hard. They're just looking for peaks who are for people who are overly eager to try to get killed. Skyline peeking out. Luca Light. The aim is just too precise. Luca Light, 3 kills so far and 3 deaths for Rio Grande. Let's see if he can pick up the ace here. No, putting the spike down. Luca Light holding outside of the elbow area, or the defending area, I should say. Derek picks up a kill. Oh, I thought that, for some reason, I thought that was Caboose for a second. I was about to flip out with the knife. I'm sorry. I heard the Omen teleport sound, and I was very excited for a moment.
We have great commentary in the chat. One of the My favorite one so far has been, this kid is cracked. Luca Light just built different. Keep spectating, and this is awesome.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't moved much from him because it's some of the most entertaining gameplay I've seen in a while.
It's where the action is. It's where the action is today.
To be honest, the only game that you and I have casted together that has beat this was that Sacramento State going up against ESTV 2, just because of how close it was, and the back-to-back Luca Light taking up that bomb bot and moving over towards A-Link. The only one there is going to be Caboose sitting in heaven, throws a smoke out. They know somebody's here, flashes out, trying to find the player who threw that smoke, but they're not going to find him till he peeks. Derek's going to be the one that gets that information first, and Luca Light smartly decides to stay back and wait till he has more information. Don't try to force anything. It is 7-0. The dream is still alive, as they say when I'm playing. Derek picking up Caboose finally, and that was such a well-played timing from Derek. Don't try to force it. Don't use your satchel to get up there. Let's just wait till he makes the mistake. It's up to Plade. Dr. Storm and Revs Bowler to retake the site from the attacking side here. And a fault line out from Luca Light is able to concuss him. Surfill and Nope capitalize on that, and the last player is going to be Plade with an operator, and it's going to be round 8 in the books. But let's see if Plade can carry any momentum in. Decides to back off, save the operator, and Nope is right around the corner. Is he going to be able to pick up the kill on Nope? Is able to pick up the kill on Nope, and that is huge. If he wasn't able to pick that up, the operator wouldn't have done much for them in that round. And that's, you're buying it for its ability to make plays. That is a gun that is a difference maker. It stands above the rest, but it's also so expensive because of that. And so being able to pick up that kill really almost, I would assume, gave him confidence to carry over into the next round. And obviously the gun, along with that confidence, will carry over to this round, the 9th round of the game. Still the first half, second map, as Becker College very much spread out. Forbidden Sun picking up Skyline over there on the B site near Garden. Luca Light picks up Caboose, and that's going to be a 3v3, as Derek is the one to go down on the Becker College side of things. And it's all up to Revs Bowler to stop a play on B. Moving up to Gardens is going to be Revs Bowler, and who's going to be there to meet him? That will be Surfill Main and Forbidden Sun. Surfill is the one to get the kill. Decides to flash out Luca Light. Being confident, turret is there. He is vulnerable, but the spike will go down. That is Nope once again. Yeah, excuse me, he was checking the box. Doctor wonderfully ignoring the smoke and deciding to try to find a different angle. And I'm on with him as he slowly moves through elbow, decides to stay back from that, sees the gun up in the top right corner. Oh, he's got to see the gun barrel, decides to ignore it for now. Shoot, that gave it away. Luca Light capitalizes on that mistake, and Plade with 8. An operator last alive once again, isn't able to pick up the kill. He saw Luca Light for a moment and once again decides to back up, and it's just almost frustrating at this point. You've got the strongest weapon in the game and you're not able to do anything with it. Derek went down, and I didn't see who picked up the kill on Derek, but I think that was Plade. I think he had 4 kills last round, but you want a lot more, and Luca Light picks up the operator and hands it over, and that's going to be 2 operators on the side of Becker College, and none right now for Rio Grande, excuse me.
And how about for Becker College right now? Every single player over 100% right now on their KD. Every single one. That is impressive.
You're looking close to 2s and almost 4 for Surfill Main and almost 9 for Luca Light. I mean, you're way above 1. Plade picking up Derek, Surfill Main picking up the boost, and Forbidden Sun watching the angle, and Dr. Storm gets taken out. I'm back on with Luca Light, who's going to be peeking B-Link outside of Hookah. Never mind, Revs on the defense is going to be the one peeking. He wants to rotate, and I don't understand why. He walks out in the open, gets flashed, has no way to defend against it, and is just a sitting duck. Taking Hookah decisively is Luca Light in a 4v2. Takes out the turret and is peeking that defending side. Plade picking up Nope up in Hookah, and they've got him pinned.
One enemy
And
remaining.
oh, what a shot coming out from Luca Light. And a 1v3 Plade last alive. Third time in a row. You lose this, you lose 10 in a row. Decides to move from Hookah, where they know he was, to over to Garden. Gets picked up from the Cypher camera, and they know he's there. I mean, Forbidden Sun getting fancy with the 360 and not able to pick it up, and I wonder if he runs with this.
Area.
Oh, he's going to stay and play with the big boys here. Ladies and gentlemen, Plade deciding to peek around the corner, picking up one, and not able to pick up two. So close, and that would have been an ace for Plade. He said, this caster's been talking too much about me. Let me show him what I can do.
Oh, and so talk about the bad time to have a reload. That was brutal.
I'm not even sure if that was the reload. I'm going to ask Caleb, our producer. That was the between shots recon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
so on the
that's why
shot time. Oof.
Yeah, it takes a while to shoot. It's a gun you want to peek, shoot, or peek and shoot and have your teammate with a Phantom or a Vandal be ready to watch the repeat while you're getting set. But that was a fantastic play. He was aimed right on him, and it just, the weapon wouldn't let him do what he wanted to do. And I almost wonder if a Vandal or a Phantom would have been better in that up close and in-your-face scenario. Derek picking up Dr. Storm. Caboose picks up Nope. Surfill Main and Forbidden Sun each picking up one on Caboose and Skyline. And it's going to be a 4v2. And they're all behind, and it's all up to Revs. Once again, Revs and Plade. Sorry, Plade. Excuse me. Plade. What is this? 4 times in a row, Jaron? Last alive?
It has to be, and you'd like to, and that Plade gets it from the backside, didn't see it coming, and again, I don't think we've seen a more dominant performance from a team this year on stream, Bolt.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to see Rio Grande stop and Plade a plan here. It's very frustrating to see them all. It's very frustrating to see them just run out there and not know what they're supposed to do in each job.
Absolutely. And again, last round before the swap here, and 11-0. I mean, Forbidden Sun's going to look down that lane with that op to see if anybody wants to peek out and take one to the dome.
And I really think Dr. Storm learned their lesson last round, as Derek with the lurk at A, but not so much of a loud lurk as a less stop any rotation through the B or A link, B link.
Out of charges.
Plade trying to stop them from getting into Hookah. Killjoy's ultimate comes down, so B site is shut down for the next 11 seconds. Nobody can get in. Caboose picking up a kill on Nope. That's huge right now. Nope isn't performing that well, but having the man advantage is huge. Nobody gets detained from the Killjoy ultimate, but Forbidden Sun, along with Derek, are going to plant in a fake, like not a fake rotation, but a quick rotation. And it's a 5v4, but they're up one man right now. Only one down would be Nope. Derek picking up 2. Dr. Storm trading that out. The man advantage to nobody as a 3-on-3 bomb retake happens, but Luke Alight is left alive. He's got an off angle watching Heaven. Heaven does get smoked, knows somebody's over in that defending side. Plade rotating around Surfill Main. Surfill Main just too quick. Luca Light is ready to watch that lamps area. Shots come out. Forbidden Sun is the one to pick him up, and it's going to be 12-0 half.
Wow, and what an impressive.
Sides.
I mean, at this point, how many more times can we say it's impressive or domination or motivation? At this point, it's just there's nothing to say, Bolt.
Yeah, there's not much to say other than wow. And Becker Light and Luca Light, Becker College and Luca Light, they want to see us say it one more time for the 13-0. That's what they're playing for here. Hasn't been done on stream in NECC history, and let's see if it's a history-making move here as Caboose, Dr. Storm, Skylane, and Plade, Revs Boulder, all looking to go B here. It's a 5v2 situation when it's going to be on the B side if they get there quickly. If they
Do you
wait
think they
too
pull it
long,
off?
the rotate will be there.
Do you think they pull this off here?
If Becker picks it up or if Rio Grande's
No.
able to stop it.
If Becker is able to clutch this with a 13-0 here.
I mean, they've won 12 in a row. Why can't they win 13?
Exactly. Let's see how it plays out.
I mean, it's very different with pistols and being on the attacking side. It's a little bit more difficult. Oh, and I'm on with Derek, who's going to be the first one to make contact. Able to pick up one, sees the second, picks that one up, backs up slowly here, throws the bomb butt, and they are caught in no man's land with the rotate. Derek's still there. Derek picks up Plotty. That's a 3. Oh, Derek picks up, or Skyline picks up Derek. And it's Dr. Storm and Skyline. I'm so sorry. Skyline.
Yeah.
And a
One player remaining.
1v5. And it's all up to nobody. That's going to be the 13-0. Game 2. Sweep for Becker College over University of Rio Grande.
Well, and like you said, for the first time in history, we see a 13-0. Not for Rio Grande, you definitely don't want to be on the backside of that kind of history. But for Becker College, as they move to 4-2 in this NECC season, you have to know that they are ready to go and ready to move forward as they try to be one of those top teams in this division.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it was a Luca Light show, and you normally ask me that, but who is your MVP of this in this series?
I mean, I would have to be a blind squirrel drinking Red Bull to not know, to not be paying attention enough to know that Luke Light is not only the player of this game, but maybe the player of the season for this Becker College team. Because right now, like you said, there's nothing light about Luke Light. I mean, it's insane.
I mean, his team did back him up there, but at the same time, it was a Luca Light show kind of night. He really just popped off. He stepped up to the occasion, and it was a lot of fun to watch.
Absolutely. We got light shows, we got voltage plays, we got all kinds of things going on here at the NECC, and got an exciting announcement.
I've been waiting.
Let's do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, it just came across my desk. I am excited to let you guys know we have confirmation officially that not only will, of course, we be here on Twitch and everything else, but as we move forward in the next couple of weeks, we are excited to announce that officially the ESTV, our linear TV partner, ESTV will be broadcasting the NECC playoffs for our titles live on their channel. We will be hosting. All roads lead to the NECC National Championship in Madden, Valorant, Overwatch on Wednesdays. And of course, we'll have different game times, and we're going to get those schedules out to you very soon. So you're going to want to follow us on social media at NECC Games. Again, that's NECC Games to be able to see those playoff schedules and dates and times as they come out, to be able to have that stream schedule. But we are excited to announce, Volt, we are going live, baby. We will be live on ESTV. And we are taking things to the next level. We are going to have multiple casters. We're going to have panels. We're going to have all kinds of things that we're going to have. You might even see a little interview show. You never know what's going to happen, but it's going to be an unbelievable time as officially the NECC Championship Series will be live on ESTV. So if you have Samsung TV Plus, if you have a Roku, Vizio, you need to download ESTV, as it is going to be a nonstop spot for NECC esports. And Volt, I cannot be more excited.
Yeah, our production is really going to be able to be at the next level with this. It's very exciting news.
Absolutely. I could not be more pumped up. And again, what a win tonight for Becker College as they go to 4-2 on the season. For Rio Grande, unfortunately, they fall to 1-5. Still a couple games left. They can try to maybe get back into this thing. But for Becker, the night belongs to Luke Light and this Becker team. Yeah,
I mean, at this point for Rio Grande, they're hoping for some key losses from other teams and some key wins from them. But we'll see how the rest of the season plays out before playoffs. But there might still be a chance with this one.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, one last time, we want to say thank you to our partners. Thank you to our friends at Helix Esports for all they do for us behind the scenes. Very fun announcement coming with them in the coming weeks very soon. And of course, HyperX, some of the best gear in gaming now comes to the NECC. And one of those things, speaking of ESTV being live, HyperX will be giving each one of the winning championship players, they will get an option between a keyboard, a headset. There are some options that they're going to get. So big thank you to HyperX being here, supporting our student athletes and supporting our champions and supporting us as casters and as a brand. We appreciate them so much. And of course, with the big news in the building, ESTV, we are so grateful to our linear TV partner. Now you can catch all action from our regular season at its normal scheduled times, but officially moving forward, the NECC playoffs. The NECC playoffs will be, that's what I said, the NECC playoffs will be live on ESTV. I hit my desk so hard, I knocked the camera off. Listen, we're going to talk about it like this, folks. We have some cool things happening. I'll hold it in my hand and let you know. Things are getting exciting. For Jacob Van Ryan, our producer Caleb Glooby, underneath me, my man down here, Voltage Plays. Voltage, good night, man. It's been a good time.
Oh, yes, it has. Good night. And everybody, we will see you back tomorrow night for Overwatch. We're going to have some exciting play there.
Absolutely. Again, for our commissioner, for our director of esports, Caleb Glooby, and our executive producer this evening, for all of our interns, the entire NECC staff, for Voltage Plays, we thank you for being here with us tonight. And until next time, my name is Jaron Bell. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, GGs, and we are the NECC. We'll see you guys down the road.